You've tuned into Wide Open Wednesday with Fred Fletcher and Nick Leach, brought to you by Fletcher's Garage. Buckle up, boys and girls. This should be fun. And I mean fun.
Well, it's supposed to be fun, but Fred already kicked me while I was down already. What is it?
I just answered a question. That's all.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. Welcome to Wide Open Wednesday. Finally, hopefully, maybe Mother Nature is off her broom, and we may get a chance to race this weekend. I know the Pony movie premiere did not happen at Bridgeport. They said technical difficulties. That could have been Mother Nature on her broom. Don Allen, welcome to the show. Yeah, so we
Technical difficulties. Shit was wet.
yeah, real wet. Yeah. Now we'll start hearing about a drought and everything else, which
Better not.
no. We have some interesting guests this evening. One of our guests is gonna call in from the racetrack. Hopefully, he's gonna have himself and his father. So that ought to be a pretty interesting. Rob Wojcik, who is the URC announcer, is going to be with us tonight, and also Preston Trachel and his father Mike Trachel are going to be with us tonight. Preston is a 10-year-old phenom. We talk about Paulie Hartwig.
Liam Ballard.
Yeah, Liam Ballard. Liam's coming on this week. I already talked to him. Tell us about what's going on with him, because this is it for him with the quarter midget. So he's going to go micro sprint racing. But Preston has won 17 out of 24 features he's been in a limited sportsman car up north. His dad is Mike Trachel, who runs a modified, and they are racing this evening. They raced last week when he won driver of the week. So his mom's going to put him in the toter home. Hopefully, Dad will get to talk to us, because I have a couple questions I want to ask Dad too. But yeah, he's going to be on the show. Robert Wojcik, and a pretty neat story with Rob that we'll talk about when he comes on here. And of course, all the usual suspects: Billy, Earl. Last week was supposed to be the 100 lapper. We were supposed to have a bunch of legends at Wall Stadium, so we'll bring our very own Mr. Miyagi, Earl Krause. Earl, how are you, buddy?
Doing great. Thank you. Good to see you guys.
What's going on? Anything good?
Always good. Hey, life is great, man. You know, hey, it's good to be here.
As long as we're on this side of the sand, right?
What's that?
I said, as long as we're on this side of the sand,
Yeah, that's it, man.
is a good thing. Now, Earl, they're going to make up the Legends deal, right?
August 1st. Yes.
August 1st. Okay.
Yep.
And what do we got going for this week?
This week will be the a regular show to a point. The modifieds will be running a 40-lap feature. Our crate sportsman, 25 laps. The four cylinders, and that marks the return of Dom the Bomb Antonelli with his four-cylinder. They'll be running two feature events, both at 25 laps. One is the regular feature event from this Saturday night, and the other one is a makeup feature from a rain out. There's the magic word, rain out. From June the 6th. That's the four cylinders were running that night. Their feature was rained out. So they're going to make that feature up this Saturday. And for the legend cars, the INEX Legends, this will be the final race of the within a season Triple Crown, the Summer Slam for the legend cars. It's a 3-race within the season point chase for the legend car drivers. Each feature is 30 laps. The first one was on early June, June the 13th. And then on July 11th was the second feature. And the final will be this Saturday night, July 25th at 30 laps, $500 to win. Mike Alcaro has won the first two features of the SummerSlam for the Legend Cars. And if he wins this Saturday, he will earn a $1,500 bonus for winning all three features, plus a share of the $2,500 point fund for the Legend Cars. Again, this is separate from the regular point fund for this season. And let's see, I believe it's going to be $1,500 to the champion, Mike Alcaro, if he wins the championship. And also Anthony Marsh and Timmy Solomito are right in contention for the championship too. They haven't won their features, but they've been very close, right in the top five.
Right.
So it's all going to come down to this Saturday night for the Legend Cars. It should be quite exciting. And, you know, Nick being the pit side announcer there, Legend Cars put on a heck of a show at Wall Stadium on the high banks.
Yeah, that Timmy Salamito car, the car that he's running, his own car, what a sharp looking race car. It's got all the colors on it. It stands out on the racetrack. Yeah, them cars are cool. My buddy next to me here, he gets rid of his stuff and he wants to go back racing. He's really thinking about a Legend car because they got doors in them so you can get inside.
Doors open up.
And Fred's losing weight in
That'll be
wholesale fashion here, so he may change his mind because now he's going to be able to fit better in his own car. So
Right.
Well, we'll see. Fred, that'd be great to have you at Wall on a Legend Car. I think you'd have a lot of fun.
I've been looking around.
I think you'd have a lot of fun, Earl. What do you think?
Oh, I know you would. That's it. It'd be great. Hey, you know,
And
we
then
want to
when
give a shout out to the sponsors of that SummerSlam series. Thai Speed, that's actually the business of Thai is one of our major sponsors. It's called Thai Speed. Met Joe's Racing. Let's see what else. Bel Air Transportation Services. And we talked about Timmy Solomito. His business is Natural Design Company. They do a lot of embroidery work, that sort of thing, and they're based on Long Island. And Timmy is one of the main sponsors of the series, along with racing in it. So shout out to those folks.
Now, Earl, they'll rent a Legend car, and let you drive it at Wall too, won't they? Don't they have a rental thing too?
Years ago, they did. Yes, that's
Okay.
good. But yes, they used to do that. But as far as I'm aware, they don't do that any longer. Now there are, different.
Because Dom
race
rented a
teams.
car and then they
Yeah,
weren't able to use it after that.
He had them Macho tires
Yeah,
on,
and it slid
Yeah.
into the
and it
fence.
slid into the fence.
Yes.
But no, I mean, you have that Legend thing that we were supposed to have last week, which was going to be very, very cool. With
as
all the
opposed to
legends
Legend
there.
Cars, this is the Legends of Wall Stadium on August 1st. Yes.
Yeah, and
All the great
and-
names from over the years at Wall Stadium, led by Gil Hearn, who will be there meeting the fans. You can have an autograph session starting at 4:30 on August 1st, right in the grandstand midway area, down by the museum, with a good display of vintage cars there as well. And we'll certainly talk more about that next week. Had a nice chat today with former modified champion and many-time winner Tom Mauser, known as the
Yeah.
Farmingdale
Yep.
Flyer.
Mhm.
Tom could not be at the original date for the Legends, which was last Saturday, which was rained out, of course. He was away with his wife on vacation, but I got a call from Tom yesterday that this time now he'll be able to make the Legends event. So he's looking forward to being there.
cool.
Also, Jack Buck, who was our 1975 Crate Sportsman. Back then it was regular motors in the Sportsman cars. Jack drove a beautiful copper-colored number 12 coupe back then. And he's going to be returning to Wall Stadium to be recognized as a former champion. Tony Siscone will be there. Present-day drivers like Derek Hopkinson, for example, Kevin Davison, 5-time Sportsman champion. Tony Siscone will be returning. Just so many great names from over the years. The Ferrante team, Tony Ferrante Sr. and Jr., their crew chief, Bob Punzi. Bernie Bailey will be there. Always a great crowd favorite. Kevin Ayers. At least 50 of the Wall Stadium favorites will all be there. The Blewitts, you name it. It's going to be a great time to get together. We understand, not confirmed yet, that Jamie Tomeno is going to be making a trip up from North Carolina to be part of the event as well. So looking forward to that.
Well, Jamie's supposed to come on here. I got to get a hold of him. He said, give him some time. I know
Yes.
he's been doing a lot of stuff down south, so he's going to come on here. He promised me he would come on Matt, I wore this shirt for you when I took it out of my bureau. This is one of Matt's favorite drivers, Greg Hodnett. I wore this shirt for you tonight, Matthew. So yeah, Gil Hearn. He'll probably be there still, I would think, right, Earl?
Yes.
Yeah.
At this point, unless something changes, Gil is planning on being back there at Wall, and looking forward to meeting all the fans. He'll be joined too by his son Jason, who had a very fine career at Wall Stadium as a modified driver. Jason stepped away from active racing as a driver, about 4 years ago, raising a family, doing very successful, and but he'll be returning to Wall Stadium as well.
I raced go-karts with Jason.
Yes.
When I ran a go-kart, Jason was little then. Him and Kenny Ross raced together. Gil taught me so much about different things, and being able to be around him.
Yes.
Gil was also at my wedding when I got married to Nancy. I have Gil's number in my phone. I tried to call him. I left him a message. I left Jason a message. I was trying to get Gil to come on here tonight to talk about the legend stuff at Wall. Yeah, I haven't seen Gil in a long time. Me and Gil were pretty tight on Sunday afternoons at Flemington when we raced the go-karts. And
he's a great guy.
He taught me so much stuff. And what a great guy. What a great race car driver.
Yes.
I mean, he's something, he is, and very knowledgeable and very smart and very soft-spoken. He's another guy like you or Fred. If you guys lose your temper, you had to do something really wrong to make him mad. You know what I mean? But the racing has been good. I've been watching a lot of racing on TV, a lot of sprint car stuff on TV. How about Briggs Danner? What can you say?
Oh yeah, won at Winchester in a Silver Crown car.
Yes. So he's won in every USAC division now.
Yes, sprints, midgets, and Silver Crown cars. That's quite an accomplishment.
And that Silver Crown win that he got in the 77 car, that was Cody Swanson's ride.
Yes.
That win was exact to the same date a year ago that he won in the 10 car in the USAC car. So, yeah, he, do people realize what they're watching here with that guy?
Absolutely.
He's very modest. He doesn't blow his own horn. He's just that good. He wasn't real good in practice. He took some extra practice to figure out what was going on. And he just got it. And I mean, the car was really good. It was a good team. Of course, Cody Swanson. And that car has led 500 laps and won the last 3 races there. So, yeah, I mean, you still got to drive the car. I don't care how good the car is. You still got to drive it. And he's just got a talent. You talk about Kyle Larson, you get in a wheelchair and you can make it go fast, anything. And whatever Briggs sets himself in, he just turns the outside world off, and he just does it. He's just
that includes racing and winning in a TQ indoors in wintertime. And he also won at Wall Stadium several years ago at Turkey Derby, racing on the inner 5th mile track, won a TQ feature too. So he races a late model as well, dirt late models. He competes in those once in a while.
He did mention something when they interviewed him. They asked him what he would like to drive. If he could drive anything, what he would like to drive. And I hope Joey Payne's listening. He wants to drive a super modified.
Oh, there you go. He would do well.
Yeah. He said that big motor hanging out there, he said, I would just like to try it. And I would like to give that a try. I can only imagine. So.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty neat deal. So we'll see what the future holds for him, and he's very modest. He's had to ride with Timmy Hogue, and I talked to him about this before. I said, now that what's going on with you, I said, you're not surprised that some big team hasn't come along and tried to snatch you away. He goes, they can't snatch me away. He goes, I'm pretty happy with what I got, and I know Timmy and his brother and the family have really stepped up to the plate to give him what he needs to run with them guys, and he's beating them guys in Timmy's car. So he's got just as much as them guys have, and they're starting to notice. If they didn't notice before, they're definitely going to notice now, because he's a force to be reckoned with anything that he drives.
Well, you know what makes it neat about Briggs is that he not only is racing on a professional level, but he's a working guy.
Yes.
During the week, he's working with his dad with their paving company, Roy Danner.
Yes.
That's his dad. Yep. So he'll drive back from Indiana on a Sunday night to be back at work Monday morning. you know, and that's what makes him so special. And the fans really relate to that.
And when you talk to him, he's so nonchalant about everything that
Yes.
you know he's like one of us. You know, you got some guys that race and they're untouchable to get to. I mean, from what I hear about Kyle Larson, when he goes to Granby and these other tracks, he'll stay there and sign the autographs until everybody's gone. And that's what
Absolutely.
it's about. Because if you don't have the fans and the fans don't come and sit in the stands, you don't have anything. You know, and I think. From watching it on TV and seeing the stands and seeing the people go in the stands, Fred, I think it's starting to resurge itself, except for Mother Nature knocking us out of the park. I mean, every time I go to Wall, in the beginning of the night, it's scarce. But by the time warm-ups start,
Right.
cars start going on the racetrack, it gets packed there. And I look across there and I'm like, holy cow.
It
Yeah.
always seems to fall that way. For the last few years that I've been going down there, it's
Right.
easy. It's nobody. I'm not going to say nobody. It's scarce. Everybody's there, and it's great time. It's great time.
Yeah, I mean, they've done a phenomenal job.
If you want to have more good time, get there early.
Yeah.
I'll be
Yes.
there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, the things that they're doing there, the things that they're doing at Bridgeport. It's just wherever you got to go. I mean, your local racetrack is waiting for you to go.
Well
And,
said, Nick. Yes, that's
you
it.
know, wherever you got to go, if you're on vacation and there's a local racetrack, go, because they need your support. Without us, they don't have what they need. Oh boy, speak of the devil.
There he
There
is.
he is.
Tom. All right.
Tom says it's all about the after race pit party. Bring the kids and sit in the race car.
That's it. Pit area is
And-
open after the races for all the drivers. And hey, Dom,
Yep.
that's great. Yes.
Yep. And he'll sign one of the Mucho Macho tires that he uses.
Yes.
And you can take that home and make an end table out of it. So, yeah, Dom, we're looking forward to seeing you this weekend at Wall
Yeah.
Stadium. I talked to my nephew, Bill. He said he will take the leap and come to Wall Stadium. I
All
said,
right.
okay. Dominic needs you down there because he's about ready to unleash the beast and get a win down there. So you need to be there for that.
And, you know, before we went too
I want to
much
see him
further,
wear that hat.
we want to give a special mention tonight, kind of a dedication to master race car lettering artist Bob Cosgrove, who passed away just a few days ago, age 80. How many race cars did Cos letter going back to the 1970s, right up until a few years ago? Great guy. And, you know, he was a real artist back in the days when you just used paint and a paintbrush to letter the race cars. And we'll always remember Bob Cosgrove. Great guy.
And you could always figure out which cars were his. And, you know, you got guys like Bruce Bowen, the
Yes.
guys that use the paintbrush,
Dennis
any
Smith.
air gun, any airbrush.
Yes.
They are unique guys. There's not many of them around anymore. But
Yes.
Cos was one of the best, and he
Yep.
he done Cozy's cars. He done a lot
Right.
of cars. Brent Tittle put up a bunch of Cozy cars that he had done. They just have a knack for matching the right color with the right
Yes.
stripe and putting the numbers the right way on a race car to where you can't miss them. Yeah, it's just it's crazy that how much intricate stuff that they put on them cars, and they're doing nowadays. You do that on a computer. It's, you know, you're doing it, and I'm not knocking these guys that do the stuff
No.
on a computer, because there's a lot of neat looking wraps out there, but try doing that wrap with an airbrush and a paint brush and using fine line tape. Ain't happening.
Well,
You
you
know
know
what I
what-
mean?
What one of the specialties of Cos when he was painting race cars was how he did the gold leaf lettering, gold leaf numbers on race cars.
Yeah.
That was his specialty. And you saw the cars that had that gold leaf; they were beautiful.
Yeah, you got Scotty, of course. You got Rick Agan, Rich Miller. A lot of them guys still do that, and you
Yes.
know, you sit there and you watch them. They got to lay that gold leaf down, and then they got to like punch it and swirl it. They're
Right?
swirling it by hand.
Yeah, it's
You
amazing.
know, they ain't got a drill, and they're doing that all by hand. It's very intricate, and then you got to put glue on top of it and clear it. These guys, man, and yeah, Cos was one of the best. I mean,
Yeah.
and you could tell when he lettered a race car, it stood out, and you know, yeah, he's going to be missed. I mean, I know Scotty was real tight with him.
Yeah,
Them lettering guys kind of stick together, especially the old school ones, you know. And there's a lot of guys out there now. Four Star does a great job of what he does, and them guys know how to work a paintbrush too. But
oh yeah,
with the way the business is now, you got to get it out the door. You can't unless somebody really wants that done to their car. But now with the cookie cutter cars, you got to be able to put another door back on the car. So you more or less got to take a wrap. You can't afford to have a guy do a $600-700 paint job on your car and get it knocked off. You know what I mean? So it's a crazy way to make a living. That's all I can tell you. You got to have the business over here and the race car business over here. So you got to do the signs for people for the industry stuff and do the race cars on the side, because the race car stuff ain't going to make you no money, but the other stuff will. And but there's a lot of good people that do a lot of good stuff out there, lettering wise. And, and now with AI, you see it all over the internet. And I know Pete McDonald hates AI. When people make stuff with AI, he can't stand that. Yeah. But for a guy like me that drives a truck, and I'm not well educated on that kind of stuff, although I worked with Kenny Roth and Rick Egan and all them guys, it takes me 2 minutes to make something up. There you have it. So
Matt's asking, does Kevin still letter cars?
Yes. But Kevin's in Massachusetts now. So he's in Boston. Him and his wife have a farm up there. His wife's father, he bought his wife's father's farm. So, yeah, Kevin still does it. He'll map everything out and send it. And
I remember he did Davey Allison's car. Yeah, he had the hood there for a while.
He is the last guy to do my golf cart. Kevin Belmont on my golf cart. Yep. He's the last guy to do my golf cart. I said, here's a picture of the car. This is what my brother John wants. Identical. And he is the last guy to do my golf cart. He said, I don't want my name on it anywhere. I said, I got to put your name on it. Nope. I don't want my name on it. Just. And he really took care of me when he done that. So
Very good.
Yeah. All right. We're going to take a pause for cars. We're going to take a break. Hopefully one of the people that are supposed to come on here will be on here. We'll be back in a minute, guys. Let's go here.
Who is all the rage? Sage Chiropractic. That's right. Sage is all the rage in chiropractic care. Dr. Carey and Dr. Mike will take care of you and all your back needs, and they specialize in other things too. Give them a call, 215-497-0700. They have all the equipment, all the stuff you need to get yourself in shape. They're the people that give Fred his adjustment so he can drive his race car on Saturdays at New Egypt Speedway. They are our official sponsor of Wide Open Wednesday, so go see them. If you have any problems with your back or any other problems you think you're having that are related to your back, you got to go see Sage, because they're all the rage in chiropractic care. So see Sage Chiropractic. Their phone number is 215-497-0700. Go see Dr. Carey and go see Dr. Mike. Let's talk about transmissions for a minute. You want to get to victory lane, you can't be in low gear. You got to be in high gear. I'm talking about high gear transmissions located in South Jersey. That's right. We specialize in repair, refresh, and troubleshooting your Northeast Dirt modified transmissions. That's right, High Gear. They specialize in Burt Generation 1 and 2 transmissions, and they also service Winters transmissions. It's home of the modified number 13T, driven by Anthony Tramontana Jr. They have reasonable pricing, quick turnaround. You can pick your transmission up at New Egypt Speedway or Bridgeport Speedway, and you can find them on Facebook at High Gear Transmissions. Now, these transmissions are serviced by a great tech, Anthony Tramontana Sr. You can give him a call at 609-385-3084. That's right, High Gear Transmissions. You know, the ending season, and you're worried about that transmission, you're worried about it getting serviced, why not call High Gear and get it done? They'll take care of your transmission. You won't have to worry about it. When you put it back in the car, you'll put it in gear, you'll go to victory lane, you'll be in high gear, and you'll be a winner with High Gear. Bob Drayton Incorporated has been locally owned and operated since 1955. Their goal is to provide excellent customer service and quality rentals to every client. They have a large selection of rentals and solutions for every project or every event you have. You can count on their experienced team for fast and courteous service each time you call them. And they have a 24-hour emergency service, locally owned and operated since 1955. That's over 70 years, gang. Licensed and insured, free estimates available, 24-hour service, military and senior discounts, quality products, and an excellent customer service. Check them out, gang. They're located at 151 Big Hill Road, Southampton, New Jersey. Their phone number is 609-859-3629. And they race, that's right, New Egypt Speedway, Bridgeport Speedway. Bob and his son race the 4-cylinder class, and they sponsor the class at New Egypt Speedway. So when it hits the fan, he's your man, and whatever you eat, he's got your seat. They have a 1-800 number, and it's 1-800-521-2014. So whatever you need, give Mr. Bob a call, and he'll help you out. They are official sponsor of Wide Open Wednesday right here on Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 p.m. Mr. Bob, he's on the job, and you should be too. You got wheels that's seen better days. Don't replace them, revive them. That's right. Vibrant powder coating and wheel repair. Bent rims, scuffs, no problem. Vibrant makes them smooth and strong and stunning again. From the street to the strip, they'll make your ride shine like new custom colors, flawless finishes, and durable coatings that turn heads and handle heat. Give them a call today at 1-267-566-6842. They're located at 569 Unionville Avenue, Pendle, PA 19047. That's Vibrant Finish. For all you need in powder coating and wheel repair, they make your ride look sweet. So give them a call. Hey, let's talk about roofing. Protect Roofing, protecting your assets 24/7, emergency service and maintenance. Their phone number 609-832-8300. Maintenance and repair, roof replacement, new construction, safety orienting, quality workmanship, single ply specialist, bonded and licensed and insured, full service sheet metal, and multi-time winner of the ESP Carlisle Award. And it's home of the number 30T driven by Rob T. So when you need your roof done, you got to get with Protect. So give them a call. Looking for a dependable garage door service? Call All County Garage Door. Family owned, serving homeowners for over 12 years with more than 40 years combined experience. From garage door installs and opener installs to maintenance and repairs, they do it all with honest, reliable service you can trust. All County Garage Doors is the proud sponsor of Lightning Liam Ballard, who is a micro sprint standout and a quarter midget standout, and a former driver of the week on Wide Open Wednesday. So, if you want all what you need done for your garage door, you got to get with All County Garage Door. They are in Pennsville, New Jersey, and their phone number is 856-812-8304. All your needs, All County Garage Door. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wide Open Wednesday. And guess what? It's time for... Now it's time for our new segment on Wide Open Wednesday. It's called Ask Earl. That's right. You ask and Earl will answer. It's time for Ask Earl on Wide Open Wednesday. All right, we're going to do this real quick. We're going to bring Earl in here. Earl?
What do you got?
I'm going to show you something.
Okay.
All right. Let me find it here. All right. Earl, this gentleman sent us this picture, and he wants you to tell us who this is. You ready? I have a couple different pictures, but here you go.
That is Art Lawshe. We find
We knew it.
He only gets stumped once, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, go ahead, Earl. Give the story.
Yeah, great guy, Art Lawshe. His sons Art Jr. and Mark also competed in stock cars, mainly with the ARDC midgets, though, for a lot of years. And Art Lawshe, that's Art Lawshe Sr. there. That was a beautiful white and red number 59. He also had a coupe, and he was racing back in the 1960s into the 70s. He also raced at Nazareth and Wall Stadium, East Windsor.
Except that day.
Except
And
that day, Earl.
that crash there, yes. Nazareth Speedway, wicked flip. Yes.
All right, we have these two pictures. And that was given to me by Nick Marco.
Nice. Thank you, Nick.
And Nick said that was his first sportsman car. So
That was
now, Earl, I got a question. What is the difference? What deciphers a sedan and a coach? What deciphers that?
that's a very good question. The coach, now that is what Art Lawshe has right there. That's a coach. The back of the car is a little more squared off.
Okay.
The sedans, like a 1937 Ford, for example, that had more of a sort of like a rounded back. But that's the difference. I'm trying to think of like Bob Rosel's number 36 cars when he was running in the dirt modifieds and pavement modifieds. His cars were more of the coach variety.
Okay.
And cars like the first one.
So the Mumford Z8 right there in the front, the Mumford Z8, the orange car, is that a coach?
I got to put my glasses on to see that one real small here. Let's see.
It's
Point
right
it
in
out
front
there.
of the computer.
Oh
the
yeah,
orange car.
that's a coach. Yes.
Okay. All right. Now I know.
Yeah.
So it's more or less going to have a hump on the back of it.
Not necessarily. No.
No?
There was another version of the sedans just before World War II that had that humpback style, kind of like a trunk almost. And that was another version. You didn't see too many of those cars running. Some of our longtime listeners and readers like myself and watchers remember the Furslew 2 Junior. Bob Furslew owned it from Sayreville, New Jersey, and Bill Chevalier drove the car. That was a humpback sedan that they raced in 1961 and 62, won features at Wall Stadium with Bill Chevalier driving. But that's the difference. Yeah, the coach is more of a square off back, and the sedan is more, more rounded around a slant. So that's kind of the best definition.
All right. Nick, you did not stump Earl. Earl only gets stumped once a year, if that. Okay, so.
Thank you, Nick. That was good to see Art Loishy there.
All right, cool.
Very nice guy.
Yeah, they were cool pictures.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, we got one waiting in the wings, Earl. I'm going to take you off. We're going to do this. So Earl didn't get stumped, which is a good thing. Let me put this up here for my man, Mr. Wojo himself. And we're bringing Bert Wojcik on here. But first, we got to do this. Hold on one second. This guy right here. Okay. Now, you probably can't see it unless I take the banner down. But this guy wears Crocs like 24/7. Okay. Well, we'll bring Bert on here.
We'll let you on anyway.
We'll let you on anyway, Bert. But no, Bert, let's bring him on here. Robert Wojcik, I call him Wojo. What's going on, my man? How you doing?
What's going on, boys? Why has everyone got stuff against the Crocs? Come on. They're, according to many people now, they're legendary around here. And if I go somewhere without them, I get asked if I'm okay.
I tell everybody how comfortable they are. They don't know.
Amazing. Literally. When you're on your feet all day long or all night long, especially like I am in the booth, it's literally the comfort factor is second. And I don't care how I look. I don't. I got nobody to impress. So, you know what? That's just why too. And plus it just annoys people that I wear them. So you know what? I like it. I like to stir the pot a little bit.
My kind of guy. Hey, the thing that cracks me up is I watched it on TV one night and you're turning around the whole time. Where is that at that you got to turn around the whole time while you're announcing?
That is at my home track, the Selinsgrove Speedway up in Cider County. It is one of the only tracks that still have an infield booth yet. And I personally love it. It's so old school, and they're making adjustments to it every year up there. And right now, the main focus is really on the racetrack. The booth, there could be a new booth coming in the next couple of years. I don't know yet, but right now, the main focus is on the racetrack. And for what we've had so far this year, Nick, has been simply fantastic racing, whether it's in our Selinsgrove Ford Super Late Models, our Creekside L Sales Limited Late Models, the Keller All Body PA Sprint Series 305s, and the Gator Guns 3 Stocks, and of course the High Caliber Crane 410 Sprint Cars. Every division has been so competitive this year, and that just goes down to our amazing track crew and the amazing people we have up at Selinsgrove Speedway putting on one heck of a show every week and working their butts off week in and week out to put that surface together and put that track together back together the way they do each week. It's amazing.
Now tell everybody else what you do, not just Selinsgrove. You do a couple other things too, don't you?
Yes, sir. Yeah. So I also still in the voice of the Unite Race Club 360 Sprint Cars, doing that a little bit less this year because I have some other commitments. Along with Selinsgrove, I am also working a couple shows down at the Buck Motorsports Park down in outside of Lancaster in Corryville, Pennsylvania. And there's all kinds of stuff going on down there. It's mostly a Poland track. But what really got me into it was my relationship I created last year up at Selinsgrove with Zane Vertu and the Renegade Monster Truck Series. And they brought me on to be part of one of their co-hosts with the great Corbin Hurley, a good young kid as well. I'm working with him with the Renegade Monster Truck Tours. We're traveling pretty much all across the Mid-Atlantic with that. And yeah, so been down at the Buck for a couple monster truck shows. This Saturday, I got a mud bog down there. Great place to go on a Saturday night. You know, you can take your family down there pretty cheap. I'm not sure what the prices are off the top of the head, but we got some really good divisions down there. And if anyone in Jersey's got a mud truck or something, want to come up and run, there's over, I believe, $20,000 in prize money to win up there. So definitely there's a lot of good money to be had at the Buck. But I'm loving the Buck, and the Renegade Monster Truck Tour has been awesome. I'm literally living my childhood dream to be in a monster truck announcer, like I wanted to be when I was a kid. So it's truly, I'm blessed, Nick, to be able to be put in this position where not only do I have to call my favorite circle track racing with sprint cars and super late models, but also monster trucks and now pulling and mud trucks, and it's awesome.
Now, Dominic, listen when we speak. I told you he stood up the whole time and turned around. He does not have a chair that he sits in. He
No.
stands up the whole time.
No.
Knucklehead, Dom. Love you anyhow, Dom. Anyhow, now what fans don't know is our connection.
Mm-hmm.
When I first started doing what I do, when I did the heat races and the stuff for the camera and all that, this is the guy that got me started. Him and the guys from Lowdown Entertainment, Scotty and all them. I went to Bert and I said, Bert, what do I need to do this? 5 minutes later, he sends me a text with the camera I needed, the microphones I should use, and I still have that rig today, the very first one he told me to buy. So this guy is the reason why I run my mouth on Facebook Live and do the heat races and all that stuff. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you doing what you do. You could have told me, go shit in your hat, Nick. I'm not teaching you nothing. But here we are 10 years, maybe even more than 10 years later. We're doing this now, a podcast, and I still do the heat race stuff from Wall Stadium now and different things now. And that's all because you took me under your wing and showed me what I needed to do. I appreciate that.
How come you're not wearing Crocs?
No. Because I'm a crock of shit. That's why
everyone has a line.
But no, I mean, URC, how are they doing, Bert? Are they doing a
We're doing okay. We've had some better than or lackluster, I should say, car counts, especially at Bridgeport earlier this year, and also at Bedford. But Port Royal, we put together a really good show at Port Royal, and also at Selinsgrove. Car count was a little bit down, but we still managed, I think, 16 of them, even though there was supposed to be rain that night. So I'll take that as a win. With these guys traveling with URC, coming up there with 16 cars. And with the threat of rain that was supposed to hit us, and by the grace of God, the thing split. It rained up in New York and it rained down in Harrisburg, but it missed Snyder County. So we got very, very lucky that night. So I'll take that. But no, the racing with URC has been very good, very competitive. I think I probably saw the best 9-car feature ever with Tyler Ross and Jason Schultz or Michael Walter going at it down at Bridgeport. That was a lot of fun to watch. And there's some good things there. It's just, some things are going to be probably transitioning in the club to next year from what I'm being told. I don't know the full details of that yet, but URC is still going on, and, we're still fighting away, and hopefully, just a little bit of rebuilding period, but they'll get it back together here soon.
In the beginning of the show, me and Earl and Fred were talking about Briggs Stanner. You watched him a lot. What do you think of him?
Amazing. I love Briggsy. I've gotten to know Briggs over the last couple of years, especially now that he's running with Tim Hogue and Fran Hogue, and Timmy and Heather have been really good friends of mine for years, and I've known Briggs for years. Such literally a down-to-earth, good kid, doesn't forget where he's came from, and the talent has always been there, whether it was running in a 358 at Grandview Weekly or, when he first got behind the wheel of the Hefner 5G, back in the day. In the wing or in the USAC East Coast series, you knew the talent was there, even in the 600s and the speedsters at Kutztown, you knew what he had. And now what he's doing on the national tour, getting USAC national tour wins, coming home, getting East Coast wins with the USAC East Coast series, and then picking up a Silver Crown win on Sunday. This kid has it, and he's a good kid, got a good head on his shoulders, and the future is so bright and so high for him. And I cannot wait to see what is next for Briggsy.
Now, we have a guy that's going to come on here later in a few minutes when we let you go. Kyle Spence, what do you think of him? He's pretty sharp too, isn't he?
Yeah, very good. On the fence, Kyle Spence. Yeah, very good. Haven't seen him in a little bit there. I believe we had him at Bridgeport with URC a few weeks ago. And a lot of talent there. Obviously, you remember a lot of him back at Kutztown back in the day in the 600s, very, very competitive guy, and they're getting their program together as well. So I think Kyle's gonna be a very interesting combatant here when he with some of the big cars here coming up soon.
He just won 10 grand. He just won the last race for the Speed Weeks and won 10 grand. And he is actually our driver of the week this week. So we're gonna bring him on right after we're done with you. Tell us, Stillings Grove, got any big things coming up that people need to know about, Bert?
Yeah, yes, we do. Of course, coming up this weekend, we have First Responders Night with the Stillings Grove Ford Super Late Models, their first and only appearance there in July, and then we also have the Keller All Body PA Sprint Series 305s and the Gator Gun Street Stocks, and then we have 2 high caliber crane 410 shows coming up in August, I believe. I think it's a week before Knoxville, and then we have one late August as well. And then, of course, we have our big races coming up here. We have the Paul Long Memorial Labor Day weekend for the Stillings Grove Ford Super Late Models. Last year, the boss, Ross Robinson, took home his first career win in that, and a very exciting race down there at the Stillings Grove Speedway. That's Labor Day weekend on Sunday. Then, of course, we have the National Opens, 3 National Opens down at Stillings Grove. We have the Super Late Model National Open. That will be on September the 16th, I believe, or 19th it is. And then we have the 360 National Open just right after that. And then also we have the Gymnase National Open coming up here October 9th and 10th, a 2-day show up there with Saturday night paying over $26,000 to win for our biggest race of the year with Gymnase National Open. And also still trying to find a date for to reschedule the Gymnase, or not the Gymnase, the Jan Otterman, Dick Bogar, Ralph Henselman Memorial that was supposed to be our Speed Week show that got rained out, unfortunately. So we're trying to find a date for that yet. I'm sure it'll be sometime here in August coming up, Nick.
Well, we appreciate you coming on here at short notice and open door policy. You can come on. You should have came on here a long time ago. All you had to do was ask. But I know how you are. But I can't thank you enough for everything that you've done for me. I know you're only a phone call away, and all them other guys from PA on the other side of the pond. But now I live in Langhorne, so I'm on the right side of the pond now.
You're on the good side of the pond now.
Yeah. So anytime you want to come on, you need something that you got to talk about, just give me a call and we'll bring you right back.
Thanks a lot, Nick. And if you need anything, please let me know, my friend.
All right, brother. Appreciate it, Bert.
All right.
Bert
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
All right. You too, brother. Thank you.
Yes.
So now we can do this.
Man, I haven't been to Stillings Grove since the late 80s.
You
I
got
need to get
if you
back
get a
up.
chance to watch it on TV and they show him in the booth and he's spinning around, he's walking around, he's following the cars around. I'm like, wow, man, I'd be dizzy, I'd be falling down and everything else. All right, now we're going to bring this guy in here. First, we got to give him his due with these. Let's go here. This guy. On the fence, Kyle Spence. 10 grand, 600 micro sprint. He wins the last race of Speed Week. He won a couple of the races. We'll talk to him about all that. Let's bring Kyle Spence in here. And he's the teammate of our favorite little nephew, Liam Ballard, Lightning Liam Ballard. Kyle, what's going on, buddy? Uh-oh, he can't hear us.
You got to turn us up. It's something that we can't hear you.
Turn up the wick. Turn up the wick. Yeah, if you can't hear me, you got a problem. You can hear me even if you didn't have speakers. If you're using your phone,
I don't know if you guys can hear me or not.
Yeah, now
I
we
can
got
hear
you.
you.
Now
Can
we
you-
got you.
Can you hear us?
I lost my sound.
How about now? Now?
If I knew how to sign, I would do it.
Go out and come back. Go out and come back. Every once in a while, this happens.
Yep.
But you know what the best part is? It's never on our side anymore.
Oh, time for a beer.
Yeah.
You guys hear me now?
I
Oh, yeah.
hear you. Do you hear us? You're
I
not
can't hear
hearing
you.
us, are you?
We hear you. Yes.
Can you hear us? I'll knock him off so he has to come back. So that was Kyle Spence. Wonderful guy. Not man of many words.
Yeah,
we'll-
we'll get him back on.
But
there.
we'll get him back on. Hold on, fans. He's going to talk about his big $10,000 to win micro sprint race. He's also up. Let's see, he's back.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
I can hear
Yeah,
you.
can
Can
you
you
hear
hear
All right,
us?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
Sorry about
What
that.
the hell is wrong
I
with you?
heard-
You got all them tools back there, $10,000 check back there, 2 cars, and you can't figure out how to talk to 2 big guys on a podcast. What's up, Kyle? How are you, buddy?
I heard you guys fine until I came into the chat here. But I don't know what happened.
Are you
there,
using
but
your phone or your laptop?
my phone?
Yeah,
I don't
sometimes
have
your
good
phone.
service out here with the laptop.
Yeah, but sometimes your phone will pick up Bluetooth for like whatever. We have problems with people when they do their phone. Now, Fred, you wanted to ask them why they call him on the fence.
Yes. Why do they call you on the fence? Hopefully, it's not for what I think it is.
Oh, it's not for in the fence, so we'll get that part out of the way. There was one of my first races with the 600s there at Lanco is kind of where I ran mainly back in the day, and you know the cushion was like 3/4 of the way up, and I came all the way from the back running 4 in the fluff and got right up to the front and almost won it. And from that day on, it kind of stuck with Barry Agstadt, and to this day, everybody says it.
Yeah, I see you got apparel with that on there. So that there you have it. When it makes
Yeah.
it to a shirt, it sticks. But you don't only drive 600s, you drive all kinds of stuff. You're one of them guys like Buckwalter. You drive everything with wheels on it, right?
Yeah, as long as it's got 4 wheels. I'm not too good with 2, so
I hear that. Me neither.
Now let's talk about this $10,000 to win race. That is a series of races for a week, or how's that work?
so they had seven races the entire speed week, and each race was 2,500 to win, and then the finale was 10,000 to win on the final night. The points for the week was 4,000,
Okay.
and so I didn't do the whole week. I had to work pretty much. So I did the very first one, which was at Bridgeport, and I won that. And you know, a couple other nights, I think Airport I got 6th, and McGrew I got 7th, and then the final night, it was actually supposed to be Saturday, and it rained out with the storms that came through, and so
Right.
they had it on Sunday, and that one was 10 grand to win.
What? Now, you know, guys are walking around pissed off. This guy didn't even run all the races. He comes in, wins the last one. He takes 10 grand home. You know how that goes. But
That's how you finish.
yep. You still got to drive the car. Still got to do what you do. You want to name some of your sponsors and the people to help you out with the micro?
Yeah, so these cars behind me, they're Kurt and Darlene Matherly's cars, and you know, I've ran for them, I think, since 2019, 2020, somewhere around there. And you know, we slowly got, you know, upped our program, got a little bit better, got 2 cars now. We have Liam, who runs a third car actually for them, and you know, Kurt and them, they own M&M Housing, M&M Property Maintenance, uh, all the sponsors that are a part of it, All County Garage Door, Hyper Racing's a big part of it. Evo Fuel Injection, Dave Orange Engines, which is pretty local to us over here in Bridgeton, and Alan Durham at JP Performance. And there's so many people. Betts Garage, Redata Trucking and Excavating. And there's a lot of people that are a part of this
Oh,
deal.
yeah. People don't realize it takes a village to do that, no matter whether it's a big car or a little car. Now, Liam, let's talk about Liam for a minute. Are you helping him along the way here? I mean, that's a big step for him for the micro. I mean, he's done with the quarter midgets this year. What's he going to do for next year?
Well, really, we just kind of got them started. You know, they don't know a whole lot about the micro stuff because Brett and his dad were big modified guys. So
Right.
the micro stuff's kind of new to them. But they're pretty similar to the quarter midgets at the end of the day. It's just the motor stuff is way different, all the wiring and stuff like that. So we kind of got the car together for him. And actually, last year he hopped in one of these ones and got his feet wet before we put that car together. And you know, I'm not sure exactly what his plans are for, you know, next year. We just, you know, in between the races that I'm doing, I try and go over there and help him. And
That's cool.
I give them whatever feedback they need to know. You know, we don't. I mean, they see pretty much how basic I run things. It's just, you know, track to track. I mean, you're just making little adjustments like air pressure and, uh, you know, a turn here or there and stuff like that, gearing. Um, I mean, the kid is smart enough to, he gets
Yeah.
around no matter what. So that's pretty helpful.
Now, I can't see them, but I know you got a couple drillers, right?
Yeah, I actually have two of them. They're in the house right now, but, yep, I
That's
got
an
2 of 'em.
accomplishment in itself. Now, when you go down there for that deal, how does that work? I mean, you go there, you sign in, you do all that, and there's just so many cars. How do you know what the hell you're doing each day?
Man, my first time there, I had no idea what I was doing because you walk up and look at the lineup board, and it's just an entire whiteboard full of car numbers and race numbers and stuff like that. So, you know, the first few years, trying to figure out how they, you know, do things, stay on top of it. The track's pretty much the same. They got that place down to a science that, I mean, you're not changing gearing and stuff like that. Like, it's not like the infield's any smaller than the year before and stuff like
Right.
that. Um, I mean, maybe by a foot, but that's nothing. So, um, I mean, we pretty much go there with the same thing every year. I haven't really been in the same car necessarily.
Wow.
Uh, so, but I mean, all these hypers are pretty much the same. Just
Yeah, that
gotta,
guy does a wonderful job with them. I mean, and for you to pull that off and do that, you when you won the first one, you had to be ecstatic to win a driller. I mean, that's what everybody wants, a driller.
yeah, yeah. It was definitely a neat experience, and then, you know, the year after, got another one, and man, I really want to get an outlaw one. I've got both A class,
Okay.
but and I've finished second, third, fourth, fifth, all right around there for the outlaw one, but I just haven't got the win yet.
Well, hopefully you'll get one. You keep doing what you're doing. I mean, you're a phenomenal driver, no matter what you strap yourself in. And I know Liam looks up to you, and you know you're his teammate, so that's a plus. You are the driver of the week. Look on our media outlets tomorrow. You'll get your due, and we appreciate taking time to do it. Get on here with us. It's open door policy. If you need anything from us, just text me, and hopefully we'll see you in person real soon, man. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, it's not the $10,000. It's the driver of the week from Wide Open Wednesday. That's what counts.
Yeah, yeah,
We'll write you a check. You just got to hold it.
yeah. You just gotta hold it until we put the money in the bank.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
all right. I don't have it either.
All right, brother. Be good, and we'll see you along the way. Thanks, Kyle.
right.
We really appreciate it, and congratulations on your driver of the week. That's from the fans. That's not from us. That's from the people that voted for you. You had over 250 votes, and that means a lot. So make sure
Yeah,
you thank
thank
the
you.
fans. Yep.
I
All right,
appreciate
brother.
everybody
Thank you.
that voted, and till next time. Thank you.
All right.
right.
Thanks, Kyle.
Thanks.
Talk to you soon. All right, let's do this. And let's do this. It was great to have him on.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
10 grand for and he's got a couple drillers. Everybody knows what drillers are. Now, this guy. But before I bring this guy on, let's put this up here for him. Gotta do this. Now, everybody asks about Billy's dad because Billy's dad was under the weather a little bit. Well, guess what? This is what they did for Billy's dad.
Happy, happy birthday, that's all we're here to say. Hey, happy, happy birthday, may all your dreams come true. Happy, happy birthday from Red, loving you. Happy birthday.
Hey, thank you all.
You're welcome.
Hey, thank you all.
You're welcome.
Right there. So he's doing pretty good.
Looked like you had a margarita there, so right on, brother.
Did he have a margarita there, Bill? Was he drinking?
Unfortunately, he wasn't because of the medication that he's on. He's not allowed to have any alcohol.
Well, the
or
mocktails
beverage,
are okay.
but we did try to sneak some alcohol in for him, so he did get a little bit of alcohol today. I just want to say happy birthday to my dad, 78 years young today. I'm a
That's
proud
awesome.
you. If we could all get, even though I don't have a drink with me, if we could do a toast in my dad's honor, a proud you.
Absolutely, right here, baby.
a proud U.S. Veteran in the Vietnam War. As all of you guys know, unfortunately, his band of brothers never got the respect that they deserved when they came home because of how controversial the war is. But yeah, my dad's a proud Vietnam veteran. I'm proud of him for his service to this great country of ours. And today he hit another milestone with his 78th birthday around the sun today.
That's awesome. All right, Bill, tell us what happened in Maple Grove.
Well, unfortunately, rain affected our users at the Grove event this past weekend on Saturday. Unfortunately, rain was pretty much the victor on Saturday with a lot of tracks canceling because of the rain. But Sunday was all about the house, all for the Ronald McDonald House Charities. We raised a whole lot of money. We had a huge turnout of racers on Sunday for our famed charity race, and it was a great event. And then this weekend, it's all about Chevys with our famed Super Chevy Showdown event. That's always one of our more popular events of the season. One of our longest running events, dates back to the early 80s and has since become one of the biggest Chevy shows in the country. And we look forward to seeing everybody this weekend at the Grove.
Birthdays, Billy? Do we got any birthdays?
So I wasn't able to get birthdays, but I do have a couple of things from history last week that I forgot.
Okay.
Last week in 2006, J.R. Todd became the first African American to win in Top Fuel. He did that in 2006 at the Mile High Nationals. Also, that same day, back in the early 70s, Jeb Allen became the youngest Top Fuel winner. He did that at 18 at the famed Summer Nationals at Englishtown, New Jersey. As you know, Englishtown, the famed Summer Nationals, that was always one of the marquee national events in NHRA next to our event at Maple Grove. And also this past week, back in 2006 as well, Driving Force, the reality TV show about John Force and his daughters, that made its debut on A&E. It became one of the longest, most popular shows that was on A&E, but that only lasted 2 seasons. But yeah, that was some of your look back at motorsports.
All right, now hold on, Billy. Stay right there. You got to bring your dad in here, your stepfather, Earl, because it wouldn't be complete without Earl. And Erin Burke cannot go to sleep unless she sees both you and Earl on the screen at the same time. Now, if a train goes by at Earl's house and then it goes by Billy's house right afterwards, you know that they're father and son. But no, I got to thank Erin Burke and Marty Burke for supporting us. They're like some of our biggest fans with Don Allen and the rest of the people.
They support us so good.
Yes.
They're on twice a week. We'll eat for us.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi, Marty. Here.
Yeah, they're on twice a week, Tuesday and Wednesday, right,
Yeah.
Marty? So yeah, but
Same as your sister and your brother-in-law.
that's right. Everybody's on at the same time. We promise you that we're gonna try and do a live show from the Flying Pig. Earl,
I know we got to do that.
cue the pizza box, Earl. Earl's ready. See the Flying Pig. There you have it.
Yeah, we got to
See?
call them and do a show from there.
Yeah, we got to do a show because Marty wants to come, Aaron wants
That'd
to
be
come,
great.
That'll be
Dog
blast.
and Donna, Earl, of course, and Pam, and we got to get Billy to come down here. Hold on, let's see what Marty has to say. Yeah, we need to get them involved. So yeah, your sister's watching, dog
Yeah.
is watching. Earl, I think we need a break from this rain. That's what.
Oh,
we need.
yeah.
We definitely need a break from the rain.
Well, it's supposed to be gorgeous this weekend for everybody. So let's
Yes.
hope, right, Billy? Let's get
Absolutely.
some
It's going to be
racing
a
in.
great weekend this weekend.
Yes. Yes.
All right, Billy. If
the weather,
you
folks.
say so, and Uncle Earl says so, I gotta believe you. I guess.
That's it.
Just letting the viewers know, if the weather changes and we happen to jinx everybody,
Yeah,
you have every right to.
we
throw
don't
it.
want none of this. Look at the screen. We don't want no rain. No rain. See, at a click of a button, I can get rid of the rain. Now, if I could get rid of Mother Nature that quick,
Yeah.
we'd be in good shape. So,
Yeah,
but
be really worried.
oh yeah. Now,
This is Acu Billy and Acu Earl saying we're going to have good weather this weekend.
okay, AccuWeather Earl and my man Billy. Billy, now, what other big shows you got coming up, Bill? You got a couple more big shows left, right?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, your favorite event is going to be returning to its date in September. The Keystone Truck Nationals will be back in September. We'll go finalizing the dates, the details for that event. As you know, Nick, that's one of our more popular events, one of our more unique events. As you know, that event just keeps getting bigger and bigger every year, and we're proud to have it back in September. We do have the Dutch Classic that's going to be taking place as well in October. details are still being worked out on that. We also have our big fall nationals. That is the last import event of the year. As you know, that's always spectacular fall weather here at the Grove. As you know, when the weather's real cool and we get the fast cars, the record books take a hitting at Maple Grove. And we have a couple big bracket races that are coming up, along with our regular ET series. Our hometown heroes and leading ladies are going to be in action within the next couple of weeks, and we look forward to seeing everybody at Maple Grove in 2026.
Is there any more daily driver race? Any more daily drivers? Fred's got a new Toyota.
So we haven't announced any daily drivers yet for the remainder of the season, but if anything changes, I'll definitely let you guys know. And hopefully, maybe we can do a wide open Wednesday of staff race. And hopefully, I don't do anything stupid to be on America's Funniest Home Videos, like taking out the Christmas tree or something like that.
No, we'll put you on. We'll put you on the sweeper, Bill. I already got a video of that. You on the sweeper,
I
so
like take my tea bucket down the track.
see, you could take your tea bucket down.
I have
the
to take
track.
the roof off though,
No.
because it acts like a parachute and it picks it up off the ground.
Yeah, we could do that. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good racing coming up at Walt, good racing coming up at Maple Grove, Big Diamond, Grandview. Like I said in the beginning of the show, gang, wherever you're at in your local area, go to the racetrack. Support these people. They need you to be in the seats to continue to do what we're doing. Because without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do it. We wouldn't be able to do what we do here. I got to thank Fred for everything he does. All our sponsors. Without our sponsors, we couldn't do it. Have two legends on the screen at one time, Billy Kleinspin and Earl Krause. So, and Billy's Earl's long lost son. He doesn't know it yet, but he's going to check Ancestry and figure it out. Because there's no way that Billy can know all the stuff that he knows and Earl can know all the stuff that he knows and them not come from the same bloodline. I can't believe that.
Yep, the DNA test confirmed that we are indeed.
That's it. Yes, indeed.
See, Fred, what do you think?
I'm with it. Yeah.
Well, don't forget, now, tomorrow morning from 9:30 to 10, it's Need for Speed with Fred Fletcher. He is back on WBCB. So if you're in the local area, make sure you check it. And I did, Earl, I think I did last week, I did check the internet out and it did work. So,
Okay.
yeah, so you may be able to get it on the internet. Billy, I'm going to let you go until next time. Give Dad a hug for us and we'll talk to you later.
Would you guys? And before I go, I'd like to do a quick shout out to the Concrete Kid, Anthony. As you know,
Oh,
he
yes.
well
Anthony
the
Macri.
great year. As you know, even I'm from PA, but I do follow all the racing that goes around, regardless of form of racing. I'm a huge racing fan, and for PA to get on the national stage, especially with the World of Outlaws, to win the
2 in a row.
2 in a row, that's a huge accomplishment.
Absolutely.
The kid has a hell of a future, and Anthony, if you're watching this, you're going to be going a lot of places, kid.
Very good.
All right, Billy. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, Macri coming back from that injury and doing what he did. Of course, we had Lance DeWeese on here, and we were talking about that. For him to come back from the injury is just, that's crazy. Now, I'm in the process of talking to Preston Tratchell's mom. They had rain at the racetrack. They pulled all of the cars to the infield, and that's where he's at. He's in the infield at the racetrack. He was supposed to call in because he was driver of the week last week. And his mom said he's losing his mind out in the infield because he was stoked to come on Wide Open Wednesday. So
I'll bring him on next week.
we can bring him on next week. It's not a problem. He can come on anytime he wants. I really want him and his father to come on. So we'll make that happen. Don't forget tomorrow. Like we said, Fred is back on WBCB. And this is what we're looking forward to. That right there. America's Mechanic, Need for Speed, Fred Fletcher. Make sure you tune in.
Need for Speed is back with Fred Fletcher, America's Mechanic, on WBCB 1490 AM, 107.3 FM, 9:30 every Thursday morning. That's right, America's Mechanic is back on BCB, right where he needs to be, thanks to you, the fans and the sponsors, and WBCB. So tune in Thursday morning at 9:30. I'll be tuning in. I hope you will too.
That said, Macri's third quick at Lernerville right now. Marty, Fred, I'll be listening tomorrow. And Nick, I'll see you early in the morning, Marty. Aaron, coffee and donuts. He never brings me coffee. He has coffee. He has a full thermos, but he never brings none for me. So, Aaron, if you can make that happen, make that happen. Dirt Merchant, let's see what he has to say. New merchandise from Dirt Merchant. If you go to Bridgeport Speedway Saturday, you can check that out.
All right.
And the movie premiere for Pony did not happen over the weekend, so they're probably going to have another reschedule of that. So keep an eye on Bridgeport's website.
And yeah, while we got whoever's left on here, I picked the date for Hot Rod Santa. and that'll be December 5th,
Okay.
Saturday, December 5th. It'll go from 10 to 3, as we always do.
And it probably won't rain. It might snow a little bit, but
I've
we ain't
had
gonna
it.
get no damn rain.
I've had snow.
That-
It doesn't stop us though.
look what I'm getting tomorrow, Fred. Don't get jealous.
Ooh.
I'm getting banana bread.
All right.
Thank you, Mrs. Burke. See, you can have the green room, Earl. I'm getting banana bread
I'm sorry.
tomorrow at 5:30.
That's because
Deal.
you're getting it. Because I cheaped out. I left the other day before Marty and Aaron came up to see Dakota. So,
See,
but
I
Dakota's
missed
there.
him there, and I missed him at the CB shop. He said, "I just missed you." I said, "I was at Fred's right before you got there, and then I was at the CB shop right before you got there." So, but yeah,
Dakota will be there.
yeah. If Marty don't eat it first, I ain't getting none. That ends that. All right, guys, we're gonna let this go. I apologize for Preston. Like I said, he's out in the infield at the racetrack right now, stuck in the infield because they had a rain delay. They didn't bring the cars back across the racetrack. We will get Preston on here. I apologize. He's the 10-year-old that is winning a ton of races in New York in a limited sportsman car. And we were going to have his father, Mike, on here also. So till next time, guys, God bless you guys. Thanks for everything you do for us here.
That
We'll
all.
talk to you later. As
All
Kyle
right.
Koreski would say, we're out.